Hey guys, so in this video I'm gonna show you or share with you one of the most effective and favorite way that I drive traffic on my landing page that converts more than 50 to 100, 50 to 60%. And if you are looking to build a big email list, you can implement the same strategy as I'm going to show you right now. It's it works every single time, no matter how old it gets, because people are incentivized to this method. So if you want to learn this, stay tuned, watch the whole video. So the first so the so if you do not know the tool that I'm using right now, I use ClickFunnels to create all my funnel. If you did not saw the first video where I speak about how to create a killer landing page, you can find it on the right side, or you can find the link below. It should be somewhere. Watch that video. That will help you to show how I create most of my landing pages, and most of my landing pages convert 40, 50, 60% each time I drive traffic. And I'll share with you some live testimonial in the future on the pages that I drive traffic on. But anyway, let's get started, and let me share with you my number one way to convert traffic. So I'm gonna just name it as demo, and I'm gonna click build funnel. Now, if you do not know what ClickFunnels is, I also created a video that called is ClickFunnels Worth It. You can find the link below as well, where I share with you why I use ClickFunnels, all the features that you have inside the ClickFunnels. And if you have a small business, or if you are starting online, why do you need ClickFunnels? ClickFunnels is a tool that's multi-dimensional, where you can not only create funnels for capture somebody's email, but you can do various other things. So if you're curious, or if you're still not sure, because it's a subscription method, you get 14 days initially free. But if you're still not sure whether ClickFunnels is something that you want to use, or you want to pay for, you can watch my video. Also, I share with you how can you actually make money with a ClickFunnels on that video. It's a long video, but I explain everything step by step. What kind of landing page you can, why, in what purpose you can use ClickFunnels, how I use it to put all my website together. Also, I share with you toward the ending of the video, how you can make money using ClickFunnels as well. They have a wonderful affiliate system where you can sign up as an affiliate if you have a subscription already, and you can also promote or recommend it to other people, and you can earn good amount of money from ClickFunnels. So if you are interested on that, you can find the link below in the description, and take a look at it and see if that's something that you want to do. But anyway, let's jump right back in to the method that I use. So I always like to give people away free ebook. That's my secret. Now, uh, it's not a secret, but a lot of people still I just sorry about that. I clicked on that button. I actually selected one of the landing page. The landing page that I use most of the time, and it's not a secret that that ClickFunnels. That sorry about that. It's not a secret that people like free stuff. Actually, it works every single time. Now, it's weird that we're living in a digital age, and everything is moving toward video, but people still ask, does PDF still work? And my answer is yes. And why does it work? Because people like free stuff, and people always argue, does it work better if you have a PDF, video, or MP3? You can give out any kind of incentivization that you want to get a lead, but for me, PDF work better every single time. I do not know why, because if you want, you can test it yourself. Some of the expert, they test it all the time. One of my mentor, Onyx and Goal, he mentioned on his course, Inbox Blueprint. It's expensive course. I had it and I learned a lot from it. That he just tested between the PDF, MP3, and the video, and PDF usually convert for him 50%. Videos and MP3 convert for him around like 20-30%. And it's same goes for me. I do not know why. Just funny the way it works. But anyway, I always like to give away free ebooks, and I like to use this template most of the time. I'm going to show you on the new editor how I like to do it basically, and you can do the same. So the first thing I do, by the way, by the way, there are a few things that I want to help you with. I'll mention. First thing first, you do not need a logo, or you do not need this sign unless you're selling a PDF, because these are the sign that makes people feel trusted, that you have been seen by it. But do not lie if you have not. Basically, that's what I would suggest every single time, because don't make false claims. It's gonna come back to you anyways. So I always delete this out. And the next thing I do, I delete the whole section. Basically, I keep it the same way it is. This is free report reviews. Let's say I actually promoted a make money online-ish product. So I said, discover 3 ways to make 6 figures online, even though you are a complete newbie. If you have a PDF, you can always use incentivization such as discover or how to. These two works better for me, because discover create curiosity for people. And now always, if I could spend more time, I could make it better. And I usually use a tool. If you want to learn how can you write better headlines and how can you automate that, I have some videos in the bottom. Click on the link. It will say how I automate all my script less than 30 minutes. I literally use that tool called funnel script, which is a yearly subscription. I'm going to say the way it is. But if you do not have enough money to purchase that yearly subscription, what I highly recommend you to do, watch the video anyways. Click the link below, and watch the video where the founder of Funnel Script will discuss with you how he came up with the idea, and how can you use some of his technique to create better headlines. Just watch the full video. If you want to purchase the product at the end that I use, I can talk about it, and let me know in the comment below if you want to see how I use it. Basically, I use that tool to automate all my script, because I'm not a good copywriter, and it gives you tons of headlines that I can do a split test on. Basically, I do a lot of split testing. So but the secret is, if you do not have money, or you are starting and you're not sure whether you should buy it or not, I'm going to give you my secret. Start with how to, and start with numbers, because people are always curious. How can they that this is too much, too visual. That creates image inside people's head, like if you follow these 3 ways, they can make 6 figure, and everybody would love to make 6 figure who's not making that money. So it creates curiosity. And make sure that this title also related to the book itself. Now you might you might be starting out online right now and you are like, I do not know how to write the ebook or where to get it. Well, you can go to a website called idpl.com. I'll leave a link below as well for this. This place you can purchase a yearly subscription, sorry, one-time subscription for $97, or you can sign up as a free member. They have a lots of private level free book that you can just download and use it as a lead magnet. I use it all the time. They already have a book written on, excuse me for that, book written for different kind of topic like internet marketing, body and fitness, health and fitness, and all of that kind of stuff, dating, all that kind of niche. If you wanna pay, if you wanna purchase the subscription for one-time payment for $97, you can do that, or you can sign up for a free membership and see if you can get any books. But once you get the book, what I highly suggest you to do is create an image from Fiverr.com that resonate with the message or the headlines that you have, basically, because it is really important for you to be congruent between the headline and the book itself. So you can go to Fiverr.com and pay somebody for ebook cover, right? Like $5, like this person could be used to create your cover like that for $5, and you can use that basically. Uh, that will help you. That will help you to make like better, imagination. I mean, that will help you to get better leads because if you can create like a high quality image that people can resonate with, that's catchy and that attracts people, you're gonna capture more leads, and that's what you always do. And now I use the tool that I'll share with you in the future. The tool that I use, you can use that too, but that will take you some time to understand and learn. If you're just beginning, I would highly suggest you to go to Fiverr.com and pay $5 and get an ebook done. Basically it's a 3D ebook image. So what I do, I just come here, click on this, and I'm gonna share with you one of the image that I have. Like I just promoted like a yoga product before, so I created a image like this, or like a copywriting. You can ask them, hey, I need a PNG format, and they will work with you until the size is right. So this is the book that I created. It's a catchy image with the title and everything, so you can have that as well. Now you can keep everything the same. You can change the color by clicking on it basically, or if you listen to me, what you're gonna do, you can create an additional element like this. I always like to create like a simple format. If you are completely new and you do not know how to uh, write effective bullets, I would highly suggest you to avoid that because you have to have some sort of experience. If you have money, you can also get yearly subscription of the tool that I use, Funnel Script, because that also automate like everything on your, from your email, headlines, bullet points, and everything. And they will create highly effective um, tool. I mean, I do not talk about things that I do not use. They will help you. And I mean, I saw a huge boost up on my conversion rate after I used that tool, because it was created by a marketer, Russell Brunson, and one of the other marketer called Jim Edwards, who are doing this for maybe 14, 15 years, and they know what works, what does not. And I always model what works. So I always use their tool to automate all of that, and they're highly effective. But if you're completely new, I would highly suggest you to leave this out, because if you put something that you have no experience about, this will be make or break for your landing page. Your conversion gonna go from maybe like potentially from 50% to like 20% because you are not aware of things that people catches people's eyes. So if you are completely new and you never tested it before, I'll highly suggest you to use an input box right here. Click on that and make sure you make that as a email, and make sure you have your button as well. Just click on that and make this thing bigger, or change the color. I like to use yellow because this is like one of the high converting color that you can use for the whole time. And what I love about ClickFunnels and their new editor is the ability to uh, choose high converting colors. I mean, they put this out into the new software, a new version of the software, because they wanted to help out marketers like you who are starting out online and do not have any clue what color converts better. I like to use green, I like to use blue, and I like to use red and yellow as well. These are the four colors that I use the most. I did not test with other colors. I'm just letting you know my secret. And I'm currently running a funnel that's converting around like 50%, and um, I'm using yellow on that because it works. So you can say, yes, I want the free ebook. Always, the button is very crucial. Let me tell you why. I don't like this yellow. I'm gonna make it a little bit like this kind of yellow, because I mean this kind of yellow works better. A little dark yellow. If you want to copy the same yellow I have, just copy this code from my screen, pause it, copy it, and when you go to the color, it says bottom color, just paste it here, double click and paste, and you should get the same color. I have the exact same color that on my funnel. And then what you can do, you can set an action, which is submit, basically submit form, and you can just click go back. And I would like to have this on OpenSense. If you did not see my other video how I create killer landing page, please watch that video. I discuss about different font that I use for my funnel, and this is the font that convert the most for me. So I'm just letting you know, if you want to use that as well, you can go to the advanced. And I always like to make it for button width, I want to make it full width all the time, because this works better. You click save button and you just make a name for it, free ebook, maybe free ebook, right? I do not want to put it in the description because I'm gonna drive paid traffic anyway. I want to make sure that this thing is red, because red catches people's eye fast, basically. And what I'm going to do, instead of having that here, I think this should be fine. This is perfectly fine. And that's all. Like, this is like the structure that I use most of the time. I like to keep it simple with some bullet points. Sometimes I don't need any bullet points, because people like simplicity. If they get the message, if you have a good message on the headlines that converts like this, create a visual image, people will give their email to you because they want it, basically. So also make sure before you run any funnel, I highly suggest you to install Facebook Pixel, and also I highly suggest you to use a thank you page as well. If you do not know how to create an effective thank you page, watch the video that I'm talking about for the whole time, about creating a killer opt-in page first, and then that will help you to create a nice nice landing page with catchy headlines and, as well. Also, I show you how can you use Facebook pixel and why it's important for your landing page, so that you can retarget people on Facebook. If you want to learn how to do that step by step, I demo it from the beginning to the end on a video that I'm gonna put in my description as well, so you can take a look into it and learn the value of it, and you can do it as well. All right, so that's basically guys, for this video. If you like my videos and if you want to learn more about my journey and learn more about the marketing, my testing, crazy testing that I do, subscribe to my channel, watch other videos. What I decided is that as I go through my process, if I do any testing, I wanted to share this with you guys, because what I figure out is that if I teach people how to do things, it makes me a better person as well. So I highly suggest you guys to watch those two videos, and also watch the video about how automating uh, the headlines even though you do not purchase the product, which I suggest if you have money and the budget to do so. you know at least learn the techniques they use to write effective headlines. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video. Till then, peace out and look for all the links on the description. Bye.